Oh, my hair looks longer.
I think we're live.
Oh, we're live. Hey,
Happy
everyone.
Thursday.
Almost Friday.
Yes. Hi, everybody. See you guys coming
Exciting.
into the room. Happy to have you guys here. Just give it a few minutes. So I want to, maybe we can find the link and throw it in the chat.
Yeah.
There were a few people on yesterday who hadn't heard about Rhino Concierge, and we want to make sure that you get all of your questions answered, get to know us. So I'm going to drop our calendar link in the chat at some point during this live. So those of you who don't know how to schedule a call with us have the link. We'd love to share with you what we do and who we are. So just want to get that out of the way.
Perfect.
So this whole week, we've kind of been focusing on productivity, time management, keeping a schedule, so you can really be your most productive self with your business. And today's theme, we're just sticking with that throughout this week.
Yep.
So we titled today's session, Less Thinking, More Doing.
Put the work in.
Absolutely.
Hey, Quan.
Hey, Quan, good to have you. So I wrote down a quote with this first, and it's by, I think, Picasso, maybe? But it says, only put off until tomorrow what you're willing to die having left undone.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty heavy, right? But it's very true. Procrastination is a thing. Lack of time management is a thing. And when you're trying to build a business to be successful, you have to make sure that you're not procrastinating, that you're using your time well, and you're not just thinking about doing things, but you're actually taking action to get things done.
Sure. Oh, I have a quote too, by Chamfort. Contemplation often makes life miserable. We must act more, think less, and stop watching ourselves live. So stop thinking, put that work in, and just go ahead and do it. The more you think, the less you're gonna do. So just go out there and put yourself out there. No more contemplating.
Yeah, we actually had like a semi-mastermind session with our team this afternoon, talking about, you know, where we're headed and things that we're going to roll out and what the big picture is and what steps we're going to take to get there and what action items we need to put in place to accomplish these goals. So we try to get together as a team at least once a week. So we can stay motivated, stay consistent, and keep moving, keep having action while we grow our business. So we're going to share some tips with you guys today that should help you do what we do in growing your business.
For sure. Thanks, girls.
You're welcome, Justin.
You're welcome.
Happy to have you.
Always.
So some tips. And again, this goes with the theme for the week. So to continue to have actions of habit, to continue to do instead of just think. Begin everything with the end in mind. Know what the end goal is, which is kind of what we did in our session today. Like, this is where we're trying to go. And then from there, work backwards to create action steps to get from point A to B all the way through Z, which is the goal. But if you think about where you want to end up first and then work backwards from there and how you're going to get there, that's going to allow you to not just talk about what your goal is and ponder about getting there one day. You have to take that second step and write out that action plan on what it's going to look like to get from A to B.
So think, what do you want from your life? And then, write it down and go out and chase it. Because if you don't put that work in or make that action to go there, you're never going to get started.
Very true.
I have slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush your progress. It takes baby steps. Nothing is going to come right here and there. This is why you can think. But if you're not out there and going for it, you're not going to get there. So slowly start planning out what you want to do and then keep going until you accomplish it.
For sure. As much as we would like quick and easy, we all know life just doesn't work that way.
Ever.
So slow and steady wins the race. And slow doesn't mean stopping.
Never.
Slow is still slow, but we're still moving. We're still having forward movement. So putting that time in, putting in that work every single day to stay consistent is huge when it comes to action. I have break up your big goals into baby ones.
I love that one.
Which kind of like falls into the conversation we had as a team today. Like, here's where we want to go. Okay, we need to do this part, this part, this part, this part. Goals, it can be kind of discouraging when your goal is so big and so ambitious that it's like a mirage in a desert. Like you're never going to get there. And if you only have the big goal, but you don't set out little baby goals on how to get to the big one, you probably won't make it there. So have the end in mind, right? Know where you are trying to go with your business, with your personal life, with things that are important to you. Or the analogy I wrote down here is with weight loss, right? If I want to lose 50 pounds, I'm not going to focus on losing 50 pounds. I'm going to focus on 5 pounds at a time, 5 pounds at a time, 5 pounds at a time. So with building a business and trying to be super successful, it works the same way, breaking up the big goals into little goals.
Big one. Keep your eyes on the prize. Always remind yourself why you want to achieve this goal. What's your why? We talked about this before. What motivates you to get there? And then just keep reminding yourself, this is why I want to do this. I want that freedom. I want to get that business up and running. Just always remind yourself why. And like you said, don't stop. Just keep going and know your why. It's very important when you want to get out, when you want to think less and start doing more for yourself.
Absolutely. And if it can be challenging to stay inspired and motivated all the time.
Yeah.
And one thing that we teach with our clients and their customers is if you're feeling lack of inspiration or motivation, go back and recall your why. Yeah. Why did you get involved in this in the first place? What was the big goal? Because if you keep your eye on the prize in that sense, it's going to help you stay inspired and motivated.
And sometimes if you overthink, you start thinking about the negatives instead of focusing on the positives. Like, okay, so
we see that not a lot, but we see that.
And then you never know what's on the other side. Once you reach that goal, that a lot of endless possibilities can happen. And you don't know because you keep thinking, not doing.
Right. Absolutely. And to piggyback off of that, we've said this to you guys before, celebrate your minor victories.
Yeah.
Applaud yourself, give yourself a pat on the back for the little wins, because that's going to help you keep that stream of inspiration and positivity. If you accomplish that little baby goal, be proud of yourself. Take a second and pat yourself on the back. Right. It's going to help you stay motivated and inspired.
Right. Like you said, you were on your weight loss journey and you lost a lot of weight. And, you pound yourself like, hey, now I can eat this, do that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So, yeah. And now you're more confident. It's a lot of more benefits to you and you feel more empowered, just achieving your goals.
For sure.
Oh, was it you next?
Well, that I can go again. Learn from the best and the brightest. And we have so many ways for you guys to pair up and educate yourself from people who have gone out and done whatever it is you're trying to do before you. This whole Rhino Digital platform was built just for that, with Anthony teaching you guys how to be successful in this industry. But you definitely you don't need to recreate the wheel. If somebody's already out there having success, go and learn from them and get that education from them. Yeah, learn from the best.
Find an accountability team. Have friends who are willing to let you know when it's time to go out and get it. Have us tell you when's the next time. When are you going to set that site up? Right. Having an accountability team, it's super important to keep you on track and get those goals going.
Yeah, I had a conversation with a client just today. And I touched on this yesterday that we hear sometimes, oh, sorry, I got busy. I didn't do anything since we spoke last. And this particular client, it'd been like 2 weeks and he hadn't really done anything. And, I kind of gave him some tough love and he thanked me at the end of the call, like I needed to hear that. Philly, thanks for pushing me. Thanks for holding me accountable. Thanks for staying on top of it. I needed the push so I can refocus, get motivated and get into action. So if you don't have accountability, get on our calendar. Because we'll make sure to keep you guys accountable for all your goals. Whatever the action steps are to get to the big goal, we spend a lot of time with our customers holding them accountable and in the nicest way, guys, because our job is to help you be successful. So we get a lot of praise and appreciation from our customers when we hold them accountable and just having that person to check in with on a weekly basis. If you don't have somebody, definitely get in touch with us.
We'll be here to help you.
Yes. Stay true to who you are. And I love that this shortly follows about learning from the best, because you do want to learn from the best, and you don't need to recreate the wheel if someone's having success, but you still need to be authentic to you. We had a session last month about authenticity, and you're not going to have success in business if you're just trying to clone somebody and make yourself someone else. You have to be you. So don't doubt yourself. Don't shy away from who you are. When you're authentic, that's when people are attracted to you most, especially in business, when they can see who you really are. So follow the leader, but don't clone the leader. Be yourself.
I have go do something. What follows is the action habit to end all action habits. So go take action of your life. It's in you to take that action and go out and do it. If you don't, then you're holding yourself back from endless possibilities.
Absolutely.
I haven't been on the phone with either one of you.
Oh, thanks, Sean. We miss you. Sean. It's been quite a while.
Get back in. We're gonna add you in the calendar.
Yes, go ahead and book a call. We'd love to touch base, see how things are going with you, Sean, for sure. Watch out for time bandits. I know we've been saying this a lot this week, but it's so true. It happens to all of us, right? Like if you go and you check, Rosario said this yesterday, you check how long you spent on your phone in a day, and it says like 6 hours. It's like
6 hours on my phone.
Just been scrolling all day. That's crazy. So that's 6 hours of wasted time when you could have been being productive and taking action to grow your business, or to educate yourself, or to take a session or a webinar, or set up your site.
Whatever your goal is.
Yeah. So watch out for time bandits. It's okay to say no. It's okay to shut the door and lock yourself in a room and leave your phone outside.
Right.
And
turn your phone off. Don't
hours.
touch it.
Yeah.
Don't pay your phone bill. No. Just kidding.
Yeah, and also with time, we told this to you guys yesterday. Again, I can't stress it enough. If you're not keeping a schedule, get a schedule.
Please.
Time, it's always flying. I also feel like the older I get, the faster time goes.
Oh my God. This whole week, yesterday it just felt like Monday. Now it's Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, not even just this week, just in general.
And
like
the
every
whole
year
month,
that
we're
I get
already in July.
older, it's like time just goes by faster. And I think it might be, when you're a kid, someone's planning your whole day for you. So you're on a schedule. But when you're an adult, you have to take the time to do that for yourself. So you're maximizing and utilizing your time and not wasting it when you could be taking action.
Use it wisely.
For sure.
That's what
was that last one? I've got a few more for you guys. Efficiency is your friend. So again, this kind of ties in with time management and being able to do things and take action. Wherever you can find efficiency in your schedule, do that. The example that came to mind for me, and this is something that Rosario does, is meal prepping. Like spend your least busy day getting your groceries, cooking your meals for the week. Now you've freed up an hour or so every single night. Right. You've already got your meals ready to go. So any way you can be more efficient to take those tedious tasks that we have to do, like eating, off of your schedule, to find more time to take action in your business, do that. Efficiency is very important.
An idea with no action equals no change. So unless you get that idea and put that action in, that's when you'll see results. If not, nothing's going to change.
Yeah, there's another quote that nothing's going to work if you don't. So if you're not taking action, guys, we hear this sometimes from clients, and they get kind of overwhelmed and beat down on themselves because they're not seeing success, but they're not taking the action either. They're just thinking about taking the action, pondering about it, overwhelming themselves with the end goal, but not mapping out how we get from here to there.
Right.
So don't find yourself caught up in that. If you are finding yourself caught up in that, again, hop on the phone with us. We would love to speak with you about that. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and
just add it now.
Get our scheduling link for you guys to make sure that you can reach us. Oh my goodness.
What am I doing now?
Well, this is a MacBook and I'm not super MacBooky. While I look this up, any stories or examples you can think about that you can share with them while I get our link?
Yeah. So I think when it comes to less thinking and more doing, honestly, when I overthink, like I said before, sometimes I start thinking negative. I'm like, okay, no. Or I remember you said you had when you wanted to get your real estate license, you know, and everyone was doubting you, like, really, you're going to do that? And then you start overthinking that. You're also thinking about what others are saying, and then it's just gonna make you overthink more and more. But once you put that action in, you just never know. Now Philly is super successful. She's training others. You know, she would have never done that unless she put the action towards that.
Absolutely.
So,
for sure.
It shows, you know, it shows results. Once you stop thinking and go out there and do it, you'll see these results come too.
Sorry, guys. I should have done this beforehand, but I do want to make sure you guys get the link.
It's not in here.
No, this isn't our computer.
Oh, I'm like, maybe she went in before.
Maybe just go back to the screen and I will just send it to the email. Just go back to the other window and I will get it for you guys right now. Again, efficiency. I've got my calendar on my phone, on my desk computer, home computer, in case I ever need to access it. So I'm going to get this for you guys.
I think we're back.
Okay, I'm just going to send it to this email because this email is up. So send it to you. While we're here and I'm getting this link, feel free to throw some stuff in the chat. If you got questions,
if you got stories,
and experience something maybe that we have helped you with, we would love to hear how this is resonating with you guys. If it is, we'd love to hear that. So don't be shy. We're here to collaborate and mastermind together.
There we go. We are almost there, guys. Perfect. This computer is different from mine.
It's not that. I'm going to copy it. We are slightly technically challenged today.
Not used to this computer. What is going on?
There we go.
Did you copy this way? Yeah, I'm gonna just do it this way. Okay, that's what it was. And we'll throw it on the chat, and then maybe we can add it to our link. You know how
yeah, we also will go ahead and get this on the YouTube channel as well. But we did it.
Yeah.
So in the chat, and those of you who were on yesterday, if you're watching the replay and you didn't catch us today, the link to book a call, we just threw it in the chat for you guys because I know some of you have some questions. Sean, I know you want to get back in touch because we miss you. We haven't spoken to you in a while. So the link is there. We'll also make sure to get it on the YouTube channel for easier access moving forward.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, hey, Nikki.
So guys, listen, the theme that we came up with this week is to help you be more productive, help you maximize your time so you can see success in your business. We've shared tons of tools and tips that we use every day here in Rhino Concierge to be successful. So I hope you got something out of this training this week.
Too. If anything, get a planner, please.
Right.
Amazon,
if anything, get a calendar.
Target.
And we will be back Monday morning live for our Monday morning motivation to kick off next week.
It's my turn. I'll go.
Yes, Rosario will be leading that on Monday. So super exciting. It's also 4th of July weekend. So we will be celebrating our country this weekend here in the U.S. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend. And we will be back on Monday.
Bye, guys.